Alright, hello and welcome to my gauntlet guide. I'm going to be going over basic fight mechanics, drops, loot, and recommended stats. So let's just get started. So for requirements, I have Song of the Elves and 43 Prayer. Song of the Elves so you can access Prif, 43 Prayer for your protection prayers. I guess Protect from Melee isn't technically needed, but it'll make it a lot easier. I recommend 77 Prayer, Rigor, Augury, and Piety. Obviously, if you're a restricted account or an Iron Man, you might not be able to get some of those. 90 plus combat stats will make it so much easier than if you try to go for less. Notable drops: the Blade of Saildor, a rate of 1 in 400 from Corrupted, 1 out of 2k from regular Gauntlet. Crystal Armor Seeds, 1 out of 50 from Corrupted. Same with Crystal Weapon Seeds, 1 out of 50 from Corrupted, and then both are 1 out of 120 for regular. And then my personal favorite, the Young Lift, this pet down here. This looks pretty cool. It's 1 out of 800 for Corrupted and 1 out of 2,000 for normal Gauntlet. Alright, and to get there, after you have completed Song of the Elves, it is a must to have finished the quest. Go ahead and take your Crystal Teleport Seed and go to Prifdana's. Then just follow this path east or west. When you get to this junction here, go north. Keep going. Then when you get to this intersection, go west again to the tree sign. And when you get to the tree sign, go north to the dungeon entrance sign. Then to actually enter the gauntlet, just turn your camera and click through this portal. And that'll be how you get here. Alright, so jumping right in, go ahead and you won't have the Corrupted Gauntlet option until you complete one regular gauntlet. So I'll do a regular gauntlet first for you guys. So just click enter the Corrupted or the regular gauntlet. And now you'll see we come in a room with all these blacked out squares. So click one of the outside squares. If you see a rat or a bat, kill it. Now you're going to need 3 of each resource: the Linum Terrenium, the Farron Root, and then there is a rock that you'll need as well. Also, if you get a weapon frame drop, pick that up, and any crystal shards. Pick 3 Grim Roots as well. Then after you chop this tree, you won't need your axe anymore. Just make sure you have 3 barks. Alright, and now what you're going to want to do is find one of these crystal deposits and mine it. Alright, after that, let's go ahead and keep going through. And you do not need this crystal pickaxe anymore, so you can drop it. Make your way back to the main room and go ahead and drop all of your bark, all of your crystal ore, and all of your Linum Terrenium. What you're going to want to make is a crystal bow and get it to its 2nd tier so attuned, and then you're going to want to make as many vials as you can. So in this case I can only make 1. Go ahead and over here and fill it up. Use one of your herbs on the vial, and then come here and drop the other 2 for now. We'll come back to them later. So as you, if you find any fishing spots like this on the way, make sure to pick them up. Go ahead and kill some more creatures. You no longer need to pick up weapons frame from these guys. Only from the big boss. I'll show you what I mean later. Also, another important note, the monsters you need to kill to get your upgraded weapons can only spawn in the middle 3 rooms of the outside square. They cannot spawn anywhere in this area. Only right here, right here, and right here. Alright, here we got a bear. This will drop us our the crystal spike, which can be used to upgrade the halberd. And while we're doing this, we can go ahead and use a pestle and mortar on 30 crystal shards, which will give us 30 crystal dust. We use this crystal dust on our unfinished potion, and it'll make us a oil potion. Then we can go ahead and drop the pestle and mortar. Drop the pestle and mortar. Alright, so then we're gonna go over here, pick up our crystal spike, our crystal shards, our paddlefish, and our weapon frame. Now we're gonna keep going and looking for another one of those monsters. There can be a dragon, and I got another bear, so it won't give us a spike again since we already have one. So it'll either give us what's called a crystal orb, which is used for upgrading the staff, or a crystalline bowstring, which is how you upgrade the bow. So I'd like to look for an orb and a bowstring, but if absolutely necessary, I'll use a spike. But I really don't like using the halberd, so this run I'm going to look for a orb and a bowstring, which is also what I think you should do if you're trying to learn the gauntlet, as it'll be much easier. Alright, there's a dark beast. We can kill this guy. Normally he would drop me a bowstring, but since I already have one, he'll drop me a crystal orb. Alright, now we're going to grab that orb and this shards. Now we're going to activate this teleport crystal. It'll bring us back to our main starting room, like dungeoneering in RS3 if you played it. We're going to come over here. We're going to cook all these up. And then we're going to drop a few of them. Just like that. Now we're going to come back over here, grab our barks, our ores, and our cotton, our linen beryllium, and then we're going to upgrade our bow and upgrade our crystal staff, and then make our armor, put it all on. Then we're going to make 2 more vials. You can drop that. Fill the vials, do that, combine them, and then we can drink this last sip here to get our stats full. And then I'm gonna cook up this last fish. Now, if you're learning, I would go for more food at this point, but this should be more than enough. Alright, and he'll always start attacking with range, so go in praying range, and then if he's praying range, use your staff. If he's praying mage, use your bow. Or if he's praying melee, you can start with whatever you like. So after 4 attacks, he'll switch his attack style, and you need to pray a mage. Also, do not stand on these colored squares, as they will do massive damage to you rapidly. As you can see there, I just missed a hit, and I got hit at 32. He'll switch here. No, that. Also, every 5 attacks you do, he will switch his prayer, so you need to change your weapon. Avoid those tornadoes at all costs. Don't worry about doing DPS if you don't know you can, because those tornadoes will kill you if they hit you. Not too many tips I can give about the fight other than make sure you have the right prayer up and you're attacking with the right weapon. And stay off of these squares, they will kill you. Also, when you go to eat, try to sip a potion at the same time. That way you save some ticks. Alright, and that's the fight over. Pretty simple. I'll show you Corrupted too, but I'll skip all the prepping because it's the same thing. You just have a little bit less time to do it. Alright, and I'll be right back with my Corrupted Gauntlet, with my Corrupted Hunleaf kill. Alright, so it's time to do Crystal Hunleaf. I'm not going to be talking a whole lot because I need to focus, but I will, I'll do a full live action kill and give you any tips that I can think of. It's not too much different from the first one, except everything hits harder.
Yo soy una hija del Inti Sol, de la Pachamama y del Inti Sol. Yo soy hermana del pueblo Coya, del Inti hermano y de la Aymara, de la Aymara, la Aymara. Yo misma me guío a la libertad, el Aymara. José Gabriel, el cóndor canqui, el gran Tupaki, es Tupac Amaro, el gran Tupac, que son mis hermanos cordilleranos.
Also, make sure to stay high HP. There's no point in dying to a stupid death.
Yo soy una hija del Inti Sol, de la Pachamama y del Inti Sol. Yo soy hermana del pueblo Coya, del Inti hermano y de la Aymara, Laimara, un indio me guía a la libertad. De Laimara, yo misma me guío a la libertad. José Gabriel, el cóndor canqui, el gran Tupaki, es Tupac Amaro, el gran Tupac, que son mis hermanos cordillera. Yo soy una hija del Inti Sol, de la Pachamama y del Inti Sol. Yo soy hermana del pueblo Coya, del Inti hermano y de la Aymara, de la Aymara. Yo misma me guío a la libertad. El Aymara, un indio me guía a la libertad. José Gabriel, el cóndor canqui, el gran Tupaki, es Tupac Amaro, el gran Tupac, que son mis hermanos cordilleranos.
Oh yeah, also don't walk under him or he'll stomp you for massive damage, like Cord. Yeah, overall though it's a pretty straightforward fight, and with a few tries you should be able to get it. This one.